Greetings from the interwebs. It is no longer news to us that, in our fight against the injustices of governments, anonymous activist cells and fellow activists have lost many to their never-ending struggle for power. We are all constantly under threat of surveillance, arrest, and possible violation of our fundamental rights. A new threat from the government of the United States has now surfaced. As anonymity online becomes less prevalent every day due to laws and legislation that attempts to reveal our identities, our ideals and motivation to change the world still sails strong. It is not acceptable to let governments control us, as the reason for their establishment was to protect and serve the people, not to control them. Right now, the government of the United States is attempting to pass the Cyber Intelligence Sharing and Protection Act, also known as CISPA. This act would allow for the U.S. government to monitor what we hear, see, and read. It is not allowed for your postman to read your mail. Why should this be any different on the internet? The U.S. government attempts to control you by attempting to gain as much knowledge about your daily lives as possible. In the case of CISPA, this would be done through, for example, a technique known as deep packet inspection that allows for monitoring all of your activity on the internet. Ultimately, the more information the government has about its citizens, the more potential there is for abuse, as has been shown throughout history. To top it off, there has never been a provable advantage in the field of national security throughout proposals like these, and their only purpose appears to be controlling citizens. Allowing this bill to pass would literally put the United States on equal footing with countries like China and Iran in the field of monitoring communications, and it would likely fuel attempts throughout the world to introduce similar proposals. The only way to prevent this act from becoming reality is by talking about it. Make people aware of its existence and what it means. We are anonymous, we do not forgive, we do not forget, expect us.